Enduring Hope Dwarf Landscape Rose. These are so pretty. I mean, these buds and that velvety soft petal and all of those roses. Wow, that's a lot of beauty, isn't it? $19.68 for a collection that is new. So this is one of the several new items that we're so proud to be able to bring you in this show. You know, sometimes we'll see new on QVC. I love here on QVC too, because now we're in more homes. If you've got Comcast, check your guide. You don't always have to watch us on Facebook anymore, because now more of you can see us on your television. Come in and shop in HD, because the beauty of these flowers deserve to be celebrated. First day presented on 4 easy payments of $4.92, and then free shipping and handling. Katie, I'm getting all three of these plants for less than $20. Why do you love these so much? As an expert, why would you choose these?
Well, this is another problem solver like our clematis earlier. So what these are going to do, these are roses. We love roses. Oh my gosh, do we love roses. But these are lower growers. So they are going to provide you with that coverage that is shorter, 2 feet tall, and dense. And so goodbye weeds, hello flowers. The cool thing about, I mean, roses, I love roses. I have a lot of roses that I grow at my house. And you know, they're taller. And so what roses do is they grow at the end of the flower. And that's why we grow clematis with them, so they cover up the base. But when you have a shorter flower rose bush like this, the whole entire thing is covered in flowers. There's no room for that stem to have any space. This whole thing, and that's what I love about these is, you know, they're a flowering shrub. If you've grown roses before and you think they might be a stuffy flower, old-fashioned flower, this is a new breed of roses. So they don't grow long, and you know, single stem roses, they're disease resistant, they're super hardy. You should try these roses.
Yes, please try these roses, because I think they're so. The roses, I've always just imagined they were trickier to grow,
right?
Because they, you know, they've got this reputation of being in, bouquets and all this stuff, and so I just think, oh gosh, that is out of my league. I'm not even going to try it. Can newcomers to gardening give these a try?
Yeah, I think you should, because roses are so special. Imagine cutting off some of these little, and now these are miniature roses. So cutting them off and putting a little bouquet in your, you know, in a bud vase in your powder room. So these are super easy to grow, and they're problem solvers. And so if you're a beginner, you certainly don't want to weed. You don't want to spend that time out in your garden doing the work. You want to spend that time enjoying your garden.
Oh my gosh.
And these roses allow you to do that.
Can I tell you, yesterday I've got family in town, and so we ran to a mall in the area, and my niece is almost 10, and she's running around, and she picks up at one of the stores like a crown of flowers that had ribbon coming down the back of it.
Those are so popular.
You're getting so many flowers here on each one of these plants. Why couldn't you make your own accessories with like some satin ribbon and put some of these on it, and how beautiful that would be? I mean, I think that's the fun of it is, you know, enjoy these while they're alive and they're growing in your garden, but there's no reason when they're this plentiful that you can't get creative and do more with them.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I mean, you know, with little kids around, especially in this blushing pink color, I love the pink. It's a nice pink. It's soft. It's really hard to see on air. With the pictures show a better example of how bold this color is. And these are double petaled. So you can see here how stacked these flowers are with petals, and just the roses themselves are just really sweet. They're miniature. Here you can see here just the number of petals that are on each of these roses, and how you can barely see the foliage because each cluster, so these kind of grow in clusters, could have 20 clusters of roses.
Would you do a bed of these or a row of these? What's preferred?
So I love that you get them in threes, because that's always the design number is threes. And so I would like to see, because they are a lower grower, you know, planted along your fence. Roses like full sun. You can plant them in some part shade, but with any rose, they'll have more flowers the more sun they get.
These would be beautiful around the base of a mailbox post.
Around the base of your mailbox? Yeah, that would be really pretty. If you have a stone wall or any kind of wall, because they do this really wonderful thing where they droop and they grow out. So it's unlike any other rose flowering shrub that you have seen. You can see here how they grow over the sides of pots. You could put them in pots. Put them with some of the daylilies that we had. Some of the yellow daylilies would be really cool with these.
Oh my gosh, we have a black you know, a painted mailbox post like these to kind of
black
brighten
and the
that up a
pink?
little bit. Because, you know, the
Yes.
green grass is one thing. And we've got a plant, I don't even know what it is, that's there right now. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's certainly not as spectacular as what I'm looking at here. But we also have the sample right here behind us of what it looks like when it ships. Because I'm thinking about,
my goodness.
you know, being able to put the, okay.
I didn't
and then
even
there's
see
that.
these, and I have that for you.
Now, did you pull the thorns off of this? Or do they
I
have-
didn't do it, but someone did. Yeah, they do have some thorns, and so that's another.
I was almost careful, like she's handing, here, take this, and I'm like, ooh, okay.
Put one behind your ear, grow through the flower
Yours
crown
will
now.
probably have some thorns that you'll want to take care of.
And that's
but-
why they make a great little hedge, especially maybe between you and a neighbor, or you have a dog next door. I know someone posted on Facebook that that's where she has hers because she doesn't want that dog coming into her yard. So it's a nice low-growing hedge that does keep some of those pests out. So yeah, so here's exactly how they ship, and you will get flowers this year. What we have here on stage is, you know, your second year, but there's perennials. These roses will come back year after year, and they will only get better with age.
Here, I found one more thing that I want to mention because, right,
Thank
the
you.
regular button flower is good for almost anything. With your hydrangeas, you'll want to use the acid-loving version, and then we've got a rose version as well, so that your roses grow to be as beautiful as what you see here on television. That's what we want
give
for
them
you.
the right food. The rose fertilizer is perfect for them.
Yeah, okay. Can we keep going? Can we talk about daisies? Is it time? Is it time?
Yay!
Oh, Tori says we got to talk about one more thing quickly before we can show you the daisies. But this is cool. The 3-piece Kitten Around Catmint collection on sale for $17.